He's not afraid of anybody. He'll take on anybody. He has the greatest confidence in himself. Please welcome a young man who boxing is really all about, Brandon Bam Bam Rios.
I'm very nervous. This is my first big show I've ever done this, and I'm like nervous. I'm not nervous about the fight. I'm nervous about being in front of all you people. So it's pretty crazy. But first of all, I'll be ready. I'll be 100% health, 100% mental and physically ready. And I'm gonna show the world, everybody that doubt me, everybody that talks bad about me, to say I'm a punching bag, they're gonna find something out different. Actually being here, being next to Manny Pacquiao, to me, is reality. Now it's hitting me, and I'm very emotional. My father's not here, he's back home in Kansas. My dad been with me through my whole career, and you know, I'm doing it for him, man. I'm doing it for him. My dad, he's always had my back, and I'm doing it for him. That's why I'm emotional. Yeah!
His nickname is Bam Bam, which, if you remember the Flintstones, was Barney Rubble's son, who was the strongest boy in the world who could beat up everybody. And Brandon Rios is a little bit like that. He's got kind of a swagger to him. He likes to have fun, but once he gets in the ring, he's deadly.
He likes to exchange punches. He likes to feel getting hit. He likes to feel blood, and that's what motivates him to be what he is.
I was born originally in Lubbock, Texas, but at the age of 5, I moved to Kansas. We used to train in the garage, and we made rings out of 4 buckets. Every time you step outside the bucket, you got to break, get back in the little center. So I was always fighting on the inside, and my dad taught me how. Almost 9 years old, I did my first tournament. Here you go, Brandon. We used to compete all over Kansas, Arizona, everywhere around the mid-cities around there. I did a lot of national tournaments, a lot of regional tournaments. I made it all the way to the 2004 Olympic trials. I wasn't a saint. I wasn't the best kid in the world. I was always in and out of trouble, always in and out of jail. My dad was the only one that stood by my side and said, "Mijo, you're gonna get to the top. I had a dream that you made it to the big spot. You made it. You became world champion, everything." So that's why when I talked the first time, and where was it at, in Macau, I got a little emotional because I wish my dad was here with me.
I've seen Brandon Rios since the start of his career. I broadcast a number of his fights early on in his career, fights that he was taking in Texas, in small places in Vegas, and basically running the routine of building up a record and finding himself as a fighter in the ring. But in each of those fights, I saw the same guy, a guy who had great will to win, a guy who was getting better and better and better, but basically was gonna look you in the eye and take what you got and overcome you no matter how you fought him.
Rios was more dedicated, was serious about his business, and you're seeing it here. A great performance by Brandon Rios.
Well, Rios is starting to try to open up on Lothar. He sees a chink in the armor and he looks a bit unsteady. Lothar wants to hold on and just by a few moments respite from this sustained attack from Brandon Rios. Another big right hand and he's in trouble. Referee has stepped in and Brandon Rios has got his man.
People don't give me credibility. They always say Brandon's just a punching bag. He's just a big walking forward punching bag. But at the end of the day, they don't even know how I look. They don't even see when I come out of the ring, I'm not really banged up, marked up. I do got great defense.
And is Rios trying to drop him if
I don't think they're gonna go let it go.
No, that's it. It's all over. Oh, there it goes. That's it. Got caught with a big one. And the referee lets it go. Look at him. He's gonna stop the fight. That's it. It's all over. That's it. It's all over. Rios defends his lightweight championship of the world, and it was in magnificent style.
One of the best fights that I've seen Brandon Rios in is when he fought Acosta. It was Brandon's first title fight.
Tell you what, that movement is giving Rios a lot of problems. That movement of the champion, Acosta.
Another good right hand.
Yes. Rios got to move his head a little bit more. He's just too stationary.
Acosta was clearly winning. I said to myself, how could I have allowed this fight to happen? And just as I was thinking that, Rios turned the fight around and reversed what was happening in the ring.
It's over, new champion.
That convinced me that this kid was something special.
This is going to be a hellacious war.
Pacquiao, Rios, the two most explosive fighters in the world collide.
There's nowhere else in sport you'll find greater sheer guts than what these two guys are showing it. This is boxing at its best.
Two of boxing's biggest stars clash live. Pacquiao versus Rios, Saturday, November 23rd, live on pay-per-view.